Hello everyone, this is Rika Keyblade Master. Letitia Jones in New York wants to completely dissolve the NRA. Why? Because they have been spending membership fees on lavish trips and other things that benefited the main leaders of the NRA. So she wants to completely dissolve the NRA and make sure that the four founders are not present in any charity event, cannot put their names anywhere ever again. And rightfully so, because they really feel like, she really feels like them paying the money into the club, it should go towards the club itself, not them and lavish trips and everything else. I mean, come on now. I agree with this because of the fact that, they shouldn't even be, spending taxpayer money or, membership fees, in this case, on, lavish trips or whatever. And different salon trips or anything else, any other expenses, other people shouldn't be paying for that. Now we know where the membership of the NRA is going, and we know where the money is going for that. And honestly, and plus advertising too. They've been using it for advertising as well, which, I mean, seriously, all expense paid safaris, all expense paid trips, and all expense paid hairstyles? You gotta be kidding me. I mean, why would they do that? I mean, it's just not even right. That's just not even right at all. I feel like if they're gonna spend their money, they should spend it on more guns and ammunition and other stuff for the club, not lavish BS for themselves. I mean, really, they should be spending it on more improvements for the club. Yeah, I mean, it's true, ever since the coronavirus, there's been less school shootings and stuff. Yeah, which, that's one good thing about the coronavirus is less school shootings, thank God. But the NRA, if they continue to do this, then I agree that they need to be dissolved. I agree that they need to be dissolved with regards to spending their members' money on expenses that benefited them when they should be spending expenses on improvements for the company itself, not spending expenses on, trips and hairstyles and consultants, like I said in the beginning of the video. I agree with Miss Jones on that. I don't think that they should be doing that. Same with this other thing that I'm going to be bringing up, and that is mail-in ballots. Trump, do I have to explain to you that you yourself actually participated in a mail-in ballot, but instead of putting that you live in the White House in Washington, D.C., no, you put that you live in Florida. So technically, you fraudulated your own ballot. So don't be retarded. Don't be stupid and be like, yo, mail-in ballots are bad, That, like I said, that only happened, the fraudulence only happened like 12 times, and you don't have evidence to prove that mail-in balloting is bad, okay? Yet, he says it's okay for other states to do it, and it's okay for him to do it, but it's not okay for others to do it. So hypocritical. Okay? And might I remind you again, you fraudulated your own ballot by doing what you did. Instead of putting that you lived in the White House in D.C., you said, oh, okay, I live in Florida. Alright? When in reality, technically, Trump lived in New York before he lived in D.C. and moved into the White House. We know this because of Governor Andrew Cuomo, who stated that Trump was a fellow New Yorker. So he fraudulated his own ballot, and he tried to say that mail-in balloting is bad because equipment is old to the point where you can't even tell signatures that matches the signature on the registry. And they let it go by, and that's okay. Well, it just got corrected that they do still check in California. They do still check in Florida. They do still check practically everywhere. So you're a fucking hypocrite to your own system. Because really, don't say that you say something is bad when you yourself participated in that sort of thing that you are denouncing, that you are saying should not be legal. That's essentially covering your own ass. So, you're in trouble there. You're in some serious trouble there because the hypocrisy has got to quit with you. I'm not even joking. And as far as hypocrisy goes, same with the NRA. They're going to say, a lot of other companies do it. Yeah, a lot of other companies do it. They get away with it. Blah, blah, blah. They spend a lot of different things on lavish stuff, like how taxpayers are paying in England, for example, so that the Queen of England can get, spend, a bunch of money, taxpayer money, to do, like, salon trips to her hair, for example, and all this other stuff that I've been told about. And, yeah, hypocrisy has been the system for years, and it shouldn't even be the system. So, I think that she's right to dissolve the NRA. I think that Trump should not get his opinion heard about mail-in ballots being bad or being flawed. Because, you know what? Guess what? No, I don't think that you're right at all. I don't think that the NRA is right for what they've been doing. I don't think... Seriously. And I just don't think that Trump or the NRA is right. They're both being hypocritical, and they both need to be shut down. They both need to be shut down. I'm sorry, but that's my lesson today is hypocrisy is a terrible thing. And people do it for good reasons, but that can be interpreted very easily to where anyone could do something for a bad reason and get away with it. Well, now things are starting to catch up with Trump. And I'm glad they are.